Hi, Natalie. Guess where I am right now?
What? Is that you, Tracy? Long time no see. It's been several years, right?
Do you know where I am right now?
I'm really sorry, but I don't have the time for that right now. I'll contact you again when things have settled down.
You haven't been able to contact your husband Harry since last night, right?
What? Do you know something about it, Tracy? If you know where he might be, then tell me. Even if it's just a tiny clue.
That's why I'm asking you to guess where I am right now.
Huh? Don't tell me that. Are you two together right now?
Yep, we've been together since last night. I'll ask you again, all right? Do you know where I am right now?
Tracy.
The answer is the Love Hotel in the town next to ours. I spent the past night taking my time tasting your husband Harry. He was super delicious. Thanks for the meal. Well, it's already been 3 months since we started going out, though.
Just what are you thinking? Harry is my husband, and to think that I considered you my friend ever since middle school.
What? Seriously? Well, I guess we were friends. You were my best friend whose job was to make me look better.
I made you look better? Is that so? Fine, I understand now.
That's all I wanted from you. I'm going to be making out with Harry for a bit longer, so why don't you get the divorce papers ready while you're waiting for us? Bye then! Hi, Natalie. Thanks for divorcing Harry. But don't you think asking a friend to pay an alimony is a little mean? You could have at least made it cheap since we're friends.
The alimony I made you pay was a fair amount, and I was just expressing my legal right. Alimonies aren't made cheaper for friends. And we aren't even friends anymore in the first place. Aww. Besides, you made Harry pay your portion of the alimony anyways, right?
Oh, that's right! I did make him pay the alimony. He's so reliable. It must be because he has such a large salary.
What? Harry has a large salary?
Yes, that's the reason I stole Harry from you in the first place. I wanted his money. You got married earlier than me, even though you were always just there to make me look better. That was enough to make me mad. But to think that you married a practical celebrity like Harry? I couldn't forgive it. And that's why I stole him from you. Well, at the end of the day, the two of us were perfect for each other. So, all's well that ends well, I guess. Not to mention that he's filthy rich. This is a dream come true. Well, that's it, I guess. We're going to be turning in the marriage papers now. I'll tell you about it again once we get married. Bye now. See you later.
Huh, so that's what happened.
Hi, Natalie. We just turned in our marriage papers. Now I'm the celebrity wife of a rich man. Not only that, but I received a $20,000 diamond ring from Harry.
What? A diamond ring?
Yes, he told me he wanted to go to the park next to the city hall before turning in the marriage papers. And I was wondering what he was going to do, and we're getting married so fast and everything's super hectic, so this is my only opportunity to give you this, he said, while standing in a tree shade and swiftly pulled out a diamond ring from his pocket. He then put it on my left ring finger.
Is that so? Well, I guess you must be happy.
Sorry for stealing such a rich man from you. I know it was probably the best thing to happen to you in your life.
I'm just glad because you seem happy.
What? Ew! What's with that reaction? You're actually seething with anger and jealousy right now, aren't you? I know you still have feelings for Harry. Moving on then. I need to move my stuff to our room in the high-rise condominium since I'm going to be living with him from now on.
What? A high-rise condo?
Yes, you already left, right?
Well, I guess so. I don't want to continue living in that room considering the future.
Huh? I said me and Harry are going to be living there from now on. We're already on the first floor of the building, so bye! Natalie, answer my calls. What is the meaning of this?
What?
I can't get into the high-rise condo anymore.
You mean you can't get past the auto lock?
Yes! Harry says he doesn't know why either. Did you do something out of your jealousy for our happiness, Natalie?
Huh. No, that sounds like such a hassle.
Then what is the meaning of this?
I just canceled my residence contract at that condo.
What? Your residence contract? Huh?
Don't tell me, but does Harry still think the room was his or something?
What do you mean? It isn't his?
Yep, I'm the owner of the room at that high-rise condo. You see, Harry thought I had bought the room instead of renting it, and said during our divorce he's going to be receiving this house as part of my division of property. The lawyer I hired explained to him multiple times that I had paid in full for the room's rent. I thought that he had finally understood, but based on what you're telling me now, it seems that wasn't the case.
Seriously?
Me, the owner of the room, already decided to leave the condo. So, obviously, I was going to terminate the residence contract. I'm already done with the paperwork, as you can see.
No way!
Oh, that reminds me. I sent Harry's stuff to his parents' house by delivery. 10 cardboard boxes are probably going to arrive by tomorrow noon, so tell him to pick it up, okay? I paid for the delivery fee as sort of a final act of kindness, so I'd be glad if he was grateful.
Hey, hold on a second. You're just a regular office employee, right? Why are you paying for a room at a high-rise condo?
What? Didn't I tell you already? I inherited my aunt's company 2 years ago.
Huh? Wasn't your aunt the CEO of a company that rents nursing equipment? Does that mean you're now the CEO of that company?
Yes, it does mean that. That being the case, I wanted to try out living in a high-rise condo and enjoy its lifestyle. I was planning on living there for a few more years, but I decided to move out since the place was going to be ruined by memories of the divorce. It's a bit earlier than I had planned, but who cares? I thought to myself. I now moved to a 1 LDK room at a regular apartment.
Seriously? And to think that I would be able to live the high-rise condo life. Not to mention that you are actually now rich. That just makes me even more annoyed.
This is my life now. It won't change no matter how much you complain.
Well, fine. At least I have Harry, who's filthy rich on my side. All we have to do is find a room in another high-rise condo.
I think that might be impossible.
Why? He's rich, remember?
Well, no. He's actually unemployed.
What?
He quit his job half a month after we got married, you see. This is part of the reason why we only got married on paper, but never actually had a wedding ceremony. After that, I found out that he was cheating on me with you, and he was forced to pay me an alimony. He probably has no money left at this point, you know?
What? But he has enough money to live in a high-rise condo.
Are you actually dumb or something? I already said that I was the one paying the rent for that room. Besides, didn't you ever ask Harry what kind of job he did? Don't tell me you married him without even asking him what he did for a living.
But I don't care what he did as long as he made money. Wait, that reminds me. He just nonchalantly gave me a $20,000 diamond ring for our marriage. He probably has some sort of side business that he didn't tell you about. And this side business makes a lot of money.
Is that diamond ring this one?
What? Natalie, what's the meaning of this? Why do you have a picture of my ring? He was supposed to have bought it after you two got divorced.
That's my ring, you see?
What?
It's a cubic zirconia ring that I bought for myself.
Cubic zirconia?
It's a name of a stone that looks like a diamond, but is actually relatively cheap. The price of the ring was $20, by the way.
$20? What do you mean?
It's true that I do have a $20,000 diamond ring in my possession, given to me by my aunt, but it's scary to have something that expensive lying around the house, so I have it stored elsewhere.
Then this $20 ring is what?
I found it on an online shop, and it looked like the ring that my aunt gave me, so I bought it thinking that it would be a good decoy. I couldn't find it ever since I moved, so I thought I had lost it, but I didn't notice that Harry stole it.
What?
What he did is probably just theft, but it's not like I want it or anything, so I'll give it to you, Tracy.
What is this?
Huh?
The wedding ring! Harry thought it was a $20,000 diamond ring your aunt gave you, so he took it as part of his property division. He said, so I had it checked out before we got married at the jeweler to be certain, and it was actually a cubic zirconia ring, just like you said.
I told you, didn't I?
Oh my God, what are you going to do about this? I just married a poor, unemployed man.
Why don't you divorce him if you're not happy with the marriage?
You say it like it's so easy. Come to think of it, I don't even have a place to live. I already canceled the residence contract at my apartment since I was so ready to move to a high-rise condo.
Oh, that reminds me. Your parents' house no longer exists since your parents got divorced, right?
That's right.
My.
What do you mean, my? You're the one who started all this mess, Natalie.
How is this my fault?
How was I supposed to know that you, the wife, were the main source of income? No one would have guessed such a thing. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You mean I was supposed to tell you after you stole Harry from me?
But we're friends!
Even if we were friends back in school, we hadn't been in contact for several years. I never had an opportunity to tell you all about me and Harry's situation, did I?
But
doesn't this mean that you were screwed the moment you decided to steal Harry from me?
But
it looks like all you can say is but. And it's none of my business what you do now that Harry and I are divorced, so figure this out between you and Harry, alright?
Natalie, wait!
Bye!
Natalie!
Tracy and Harry were saying that they had nowhere to live now that I'd moved out of the high-rise condo. But it seems they remembered that I had told Tracy that I sent Harry's stuff to his parents' house, so that's where they went the next day. Apparently, they were planning on making it seem like the divorce was my fault, and getting the sympathy of Harry's parents and eventually convincing them of letting him and Tracy move in, but obviously I explained to them what had happened. After all, I was sending them a bunch of stuff. The two arrived at Harry's parents' house not knowing that they already knew what had happened and started spewing their lives, which made Harry's parents even more furious. Harry's father, absolutely enraged, arranged and put into motion an improvised plan. I handed over the two of them to my friend who's a fisher. So they won't be coming to land for a while, I think, he said. I imagine they were sent out on a deep-sea fishing boat, but I didn't think any further.
Hey, Marge, are you done with your part-time job yet?
Yeah, just finished a little while ago. I'm in the staff room getting changed now.
Oh, okay. Then could you pick up some stuff on your way home?
What do you need?
The fridge is practically empty, so pick up all the basic stuff, would you? Oh, yeah, forgot. You got paid yesterday, right?
Yeah, so...
Could you pay for that pizza we ordered yesterday? Didn't have my purse on me.
Pizza? You mean that family size? The usual royal special?
Yeah, the toppings on those are super delicious.
How much was it?
Well, it's been a couple of weeks and I ordered 3 or 4 times. Figured it's about $300 give or take.
$300? Are you serious? Give me a break, Mom. I asked you a bunch of times not to spend so much on meals every month. You know we're on a tight budget. Wasn't it you who said we shouldn't be wasteful?
Come on, what's a little pizza? I've worked my butt off since separating from your father. You were only 5 then, you know. You finally got into high school, and now that you're working a part-time job, let your mom have a little treat. It's the least you could do.
If it's occasionally, I wouldn't mind. But constantly? I can't afford this. I have to pay for my school stuff too, you know. If I have to constantly pay for your extravagant lunches, on top of that, I just can't go on.
Is that my fault? Your dad has no intention of paying child support. If you can't afford it, well, just work a little more. Simple.
Come on! I've had in another shift and I won't be able to study. I'm thinking of going to a junior college or a vocational school, but I can't even save for that.
What? Are you planning on going to school after high school?
Yeah, that's my plan.
No way, you can't do that. We have no money. Get that through your head.
I said I would work it out somehow with a student loan or something.
Student loan? That's just getting further into debt. Besides, what will the neighbors and our relatives think? We would look so poor.
I won't be a burden to you.
No burden? Just thinking about going to school after high school is a huge burden. Don't waste time thinking about what school to go to. Think about getting a better job and finally making my life easier after all these years.
How could you say that? There's stuff I want to do too, you know.
If you got any complaints, talk to your deadbeat father. That no good timing father of yours.
Sorry to be contacting you at such a late hour. This is Brian's line, right?
Yes, it is. May I ask who this is?
Dad? It's been a while.
Dad? Is this Marge?
Yes, your daughter Marge. I took a peek at Mom's smartphone and saw your name and phone number, so...
What a surprise! I never thought I would hear from you.
I hope you're not angry or anything.
What? Of course not. I'm really happy that you called. Last time I saw you was about 10 years? No, 11 years ago. I hear you're a junior in high school now, right?
Yes, that's right.
How have you been?
Fine, sir.
Relax. No need to be super polite.
Yeah, right. I'm doing just fine, Dad.
Yeah? That's really good to hear. I haven't been able to see you all these years, and I've always wondered how you were doing.
I called because I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
I saw you meeting with Mom
Huh?
last Sunday at that diner down near City Hall on 5th Street. I was there too. I was not spying on you guys or anything. I just happened to overhear you talking about education expenses. Figured it must have been you.
Oh, I see. You saw us, huh? Yeah, well, I pay your mom regularly every 6 months or so.
Really?
At first, she wanted me to deposit the money directly so we wouldn't have to meet, but that way I wouldn't be able to ask how you were doing. I agreed to increase the payment in exchange for meeting directly on occasion. I also got her to sign a receipt for each payment, so I have all the evidence.
Really? I didn't realize that. By the way, how much do you give her each time?
Huh? Mom never told you?
No, she never mentioned it.
Let's see, I give about $10,000 every 6 months or so.
$10,000? That's like $1,600 or so a month.
Yeah, something like that. What about it?
I was told you haven't paid a cent in child support.
Huh?
She said you were poor and she received nothing from you. No settlement, no child support, nothing. For that reason, we were always poor and she's constantly complaining about bringing me up under these conditions.
Did your mom really say that?
Yes?
And about the divorce settlement?
Dad? Did you remarry?
No. I've been single since the divorce.
Seriously? She said the reason why you guys got divorced is that you cheated on her. She said you have your new family and didn't want to see me anymore.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. So, ever since high school, I've been working part-time to help out. And saving for school. I've been paying for all her meals, too. She's also against me going on to college. She wants me to work after graduating from high school.
I didn't realize. I heard that you didn't want to see me. So all I had to go on was what your mom told me when we met. I'm sorry I didn't push it. I should have realized.
No, it's not your fault, Dad. So, could we meet?
Huh?
Seems to me that everything Mom is saying is a lie. So, maybe we should meet and get things straight.
Yeah, you may be right. I'm also concerned about how she's using this so-called child support payment. Okay, let's meet.
Great.
Hey, Marge. The first day of summer vacation. You're gonna add more shifts to your part-time job, right? Maybe we should go on a trip somewhere on your payday.
I quit my part-time job.
Huh?
I said I quit working.
What? Are you serious? Oh, I get it. You're switching jobs. Did you get a better paying job or something?
No, I am not going to work. At all. I'm going to take the summer break to study and play as much as I can.
Huh? What's got into you? You can make a lot of money during the summer. You're missing great opportunity.
More accurately, I don't have to work part-time anymore.
Huh? What are you harping on about?
Hey, Mom. Are you at home now?
Yes, I just got up.
Yeah, you got home pretty late last night. Or should I say, this morning.
Well, of course. I had to work late. Couldn't just stay up. Had to get a little rest.
Working late, huh? More like partying late.
Huh?
Come on. I know you're not working.
What are you saying?
I called the office where you said you were working, and they said they never heard of you.
Huh? Who gave you the right to check up on me? The only reason that we can go on living is because I work hard every day. How could you say that I don't work? How do you think we survive?
That money is my child support payment.
Huh?
I'm not going back home anymore.
Hold on a second, Margie.
Someone will send you a line. So, hold on. Don't lie to him. Be honest.
Hey, Caroline. It's me.
Brian? What do you want? That's someone Marge was talking about. Was you?
Yeah, that's right.
Hold it. That means...
Marge is with me right now.
Just 1 second. I haven't told Marge your contact info. So, how?
Marge is an adult now. She's not stupid. She can do all the checking she wants. You've been living with her all these years and you still haven't noticed how she's grown up?
That's easy for you to say. Besides, she wouldn't want to contact you anyways.
Seems Marge saw us the last time we met and handed over the child support payment.
Huh? But that diner is nowhere near the school or workplace. Besides, that day she was working.
Did you know that her part-time job was at a diner?
Of course I do, but it wasn't at that diner.
Well, she was working at the downtown branch to help out. One of the staff members apparently called in sick. She filled in for the day.
Huh? Help out?
Yeah, that diner has several restaurants around the area. They shift staff around when required. Anyways, she was working there when we met that day. She was cleaning the table right next to ours when she overheard our conversation. Apparently, we were just talking about child support. She saw me hand you the envelope full of cash.
No, that can't be right.
Yep, she witnessed the whole thing. And she knows that you've been getting that child support from me for the past 10 years. In other words, she knows you've been deceiving her for all these years.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, and one more thing. About our divorce, she also knows you cheated on me and not the other way around.
Huh? You told her about that?
I really never should have trusted you. But I truly believed that you would put your daughter first no matter what. But you even had the gall to tell me she got into an expensive private school all these years and needed money for tuition. According to Marge, she just went to a local public school. On top of that, she was working part-time to save money for college. I really can't believe you treated your own flesh and blood this way.
Yeah, well, you know.
You're going to pay me back. All of it.
Huh?
The child support you used up the past 10 years.
Huh? You can't be serious.
I've already hired a lawyer. All the papers are being drawn up as we speak.
Wait, please. I don't have that kind of money.
I already talked to your folks and they promised to make you pay it all back.
Huh? You talked to my folks?
When we got divorced, you said there was no problem bringing up Marge because your folks would support you, but it seems you've been estranged for the past 10 years. I had known, I would have done something about it.
What? I need to keep receiving payment. You know Marge is going to college and all.
I will take custody of Marge from now on.
Huh?
You were completely against her going to college because of the cost. You told her to start working right after high school, right? So, in order to fulfill Marge's dream, who better than me? Someone who has the financial means to do so.
Oh, no. How am I supposed to survive?
I guess you just have to get a job.
But Marge won't want to be separated from her mother.
She just messaged you online about not going home. That tells you all there is about how Marge feels.
I want Marge back. Give me back my daughter.
We don't want a mother that treats her only daughter as some kind of human ATM machine. After that conversation, my ex-wife finally realized that all of Marge's stuff was gone, and she had already moved out. After looking through all the messages from my ex on both my phone and Marge's, we blocked her from our line. Marge dropped out of her current school and transferred to another near me. She made the decision knowing her life would never improve by living anywhere close to her mother. I made all the arrangements so she can start school by the end of the summer. About the child support, she did use a portion of it for her living expenses, so we agreed on a lump sum of $100,000, but in installments. And Caroline? Well, she never really worked before, so I hear she's currently working under a manager that's half her age.